16.8 grams.
Was taking it on the cruise with me. That was it.
Last chance, what was the actual price?
He clearly appeared intoxicated.
You know it, baby. That's my type.
The CBSA made over 2,000 marijuana busts at the border last year.
We did find a small quantity of marijuana on board.
You under arrest for smuggling narcotics?
At Vancouver International Airport, a roving officer nabs an American transiting through Canada with pot.
I was walking by and just noticed a very, very strong odor. I approached her and she did confess that she was carrying the marijuana in her bra. She was placed under arrest. She just kept saying, please just take it, I want to catch my cruise. So it's buds of marijuana. Let's see how much it weighs. What we have right here is 16.8 grams. This traveler is from Los Angeles. Her intent is to join a cruise ship, which will take her to Hawaii. So her stay in Canada is planned to be a very brief amount of time.
She's committing an act on entry into Canada, so therefore she's inadmissible for that for immigration purposes. However, we've got two levels, right? So she either returns to the U.S. today or we allow her to enter Canada so she can go on the cruise that's going to the U.S. today.
We ensured that there was no other contraband on her person, and at that point, we came out to continue the examination of her checked luggage. So just to let you know, you're still under arrest right now, just because our customs exam hasn't finished.
Yes, ma'am.
The RCMP is going to come down, decide whether or not they're going to proceed with charges.
It's costing me about $8,000 for this cruise, and I
Okay.
was taking it on the cruise with me.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on hanging out in Canada. I was just planning on being here for a couple of hours because I'm just gonna leave from the airport straight to the boat.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
Just pray to God I can make my cruise.
At Pearson International, a Canadian resident returns from visiting family in China.
We just want to verify what it is that she is bringing back with her today.
What is the value of the items you either bought or received while you were in China?
$300, no more than.
Do you have anything else with you today?
Just, I think it's
How much money do you have on you today?
Travelers are required to declare currency equal to or greater than 10,000 Canadian.
How much RMD?
20.
And how much US? She has a bit of currency in her purse. And how much Canadian?
600.
Do you have money anywhere else? I asked her if she had any more currency on her person, and she sort of evaded the question. Are you carrying money anywhere else?
Yeah, I have money here.
Is it on a money belt?
Yeah,
Okay, and how much do you have there?
I think total Canadian, I don't know, just
25% of all merchandise traded between Canada and the U.S. crosses the Ambassador Bridge.
What's the total value of goods coming in?
What types of goods did you buy?
Today, a Canadian father and son return home with a vintage ride.
These two travelers are coming back from New Haven, Michigan with a 1987 BMW Roadster. Let's go take a look at your forms. Do you have a receipt at all for the bike?
Yep.
Oh, there you go. He seems really nervous, especially when he showed me the handwritten receipt, which really caused me to suspect that the bike might be undervalued. How did you pay for it?
I paid cash.
So you paid $2,500 cash?
Cash.
Did you bring $2,500 over with you?
Yeah. Well, I brought about, because he wanted $3,200 for it in the ad.
Okay.
So I talked him down to 20.
Do you have that ad on you at all?
It's in here, yeah.
Oh, that would help if you have that. Where's this ad from?
It's from Craigslist.
From Craigslist?
Yeah.
Okay.
I printed it off my Hotmail.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna run the VIN number on the internet to verify it's actually the amount that he's paid. And there's the ad there. Perfect.
But the ad isn't on Craigslist.
What came up was the actual listing on eBay. So he paid $4,500, $4,550 US. He was the winning bid.
The Osoyoos border crossing is the gateway to BC's Okanagan Valley.
You have alcohol or tobacco with you? How long were you outside of Canada?
Today, 3 Canadians return from a weekend getaway.
They're coming back from a music festival in Washington State. I've got a driver that's been really, really nervous.
So you're driving, right? How much did you drink last night? Because I can smell the liquor on you.
It's probably because I've been wearing the same
Yeah.
whole weekend.
How much did you have last night?
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to get you come with me for a moment. So what we're going to do now is find out if he's safe to be on the road today. In accordance with the provisions of the Criminal Code, I hereby demand that you provide a sample of your breath forthwith, suitable for analysis using an approved screening device. Okay, blow it, keep going, keep going.
Good.
Excellent.
In Toronto,
Thank you.
a Canadian resident returns with cash in her purse
Yeah, I have money here.
Is it on a money belt?
Yeah,
and even more under her clothes.
Okay, and how much do you have there?
I think total Canadian, no, just I think total US dollar below $10,000.
We'll go in the back and then you'll take it off so that we can count it to know exactly how much it is that you have, okay?
If the traveler failed to declare she's carrying 10,000 Canadian or more, this could be a costly homecoming.
We're going to count up all the money that she has in the various currencies.
Nothing else in the purse?
No. Yeah, okay. We're just going to go back out, okay?
The CBSA keeps tabs on inbound and outbound currency to combat international money laundering.
She is in excess of the $10,000 requirement for reporting. So you have in your possession right now $10,320.21, okay? The traveler was asked multiple times how much currency she was traveling with. I felt that the seizure action was warranted. But so unfortunately today, because you are over, we have to assess the penalty. Because this is a traveler's first offense, the penalty is $250. Perhaps the enforcement action will serve as a reminder for her for future travel.
In Windsor, a Canadian says he paid $2,500 US for a vintage motorcycle he found on Craigslist.
There's the ad there. Perfect.
But he never said anything about eBay.
So we paid $4,500, $4,550 US. He was the winning bid. We actually found the bike on eBay.
Okay.
We found the winning bid. We found the actual price for it. We have reason to believe that it was
But the thing about it
underbound.
is, he had it up on eBay, but I found out about it through Craigslist.
Okay.
Like, that's how I...
It was sold on eBay. So the highest bidder, I'm guessing, was you.
I would imagine he would cancel that.
But it went for $4,500. $4,550.
$4,550. That's what the winning bid was. For that bike,
That's
that bid.
not what I paid him.
What did you pay him for it?
I paid him $2,500. Like, did you not get a hold of him?
We haven't called him yet. I don't think we need to.
He had it on Craigslist.
Right.
So I went to his house. He said that he's also got it on eBay for an auction.
Okay.
So I told him that I would pay cash for it now if he ends the auction. Well,
Okay.
he couldn't end the auction. So then I ended up going on there and bidding on it, but that wasn't the amount that I paid him. So I had to go in there to make it look like the bid. So somebody else, because if somebody else would have bid on it, then he would have had to have sold it to them. I put in like 7,000 because it goes up in increments too, and then we agreed upon a price before that.
What was the price you agreed upon?
$2,500.
The story that the traveler's telling me about the ad really doesn't make any sense to us right now. The more honest you are with us, the easier it is. You're still going with 2,500?
In Vancouver,
16.8 grams.
an American transiting through Canada to board a Hawaiian cruise ship is busted with marijuana in her bra.
So just to let you know, you're still under arrest right now.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just pray to God I can make my cruise.
With the RCMP en route, officers continue their customs exam.
Upon opening her checked luggage, there was a strong odor of marijuana throughout all her belongings. What are those?
You unroll it like this, and it's kind of like foley paper.
Why are they under your liner?
I just don't want them to be flipping and flopping around and make sure I know where they're at. You gotta have a vehicle to get the marijuana in your body there.
Have you ever used any other type of narcotic?
No.
Have you ever been charged with anything? Not convicted, charged?
Yes.
For
I think it was trespassing.
just trespassing? Okay.
The baggage exam is completed, so I'm gonna have you have a seat on the bench over there, okay? The RCMP did attend. They did have a brief discussion with the traveler. At that point, they decided not to proceed with any charges.
The officer runs the traveler through the CBSA database.
So is there like a ton of stuff there?
Background check did reveal a lengthy criminal record. She's got charges.
So you've got the burglary, disorderly conduct. It's all convicted. Everything's convicted. I know. Burglary under the influence of a controlled substance. Did we ask her about the charges earlier?
Yeah, we just did. She
Did
just
she deny
said,
them
She
earlier?
said just trespassing.
Excellent.
At the Asuyus border crossing, a Canadian returning from an American music festival has just recently ended the party.
When was your last drink?
I'd say between 12 or 2 last night.
You were this close to getting an impaired charge.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
From then?
That's correct. We found that his blood alcohol content is low enough that he's not met our threshold to arrest him for impaired driving today.
But it's not just alcohol the officers are concerned about. Enter Jack, the detector dog.
That's the one spot in the whole place that he wanted to check is this seat. His head was stuffed so far underneath it.
Yep.
Jack shows some interest on the passenger side, so he'll get up close and personal with the travelers.
All right, you guys can have a seat again. I want to talk to orange shorts again.
We're looking at the same person sitting in the passenger seat where the canine's also indicating there may be drugs.
So he's trained for everything from marijuana to coke, crack, ecstasy, meth, hash, heroin.
I swear to God, I would never, ever touch that stuff.
Okay. What do you have in your pockets right now?
I'm going to ask you straight up, are you holding something for somebody else?
At Vancouver International Airport.
Have you ever been charged with anything? Not convicted, charged.
Yes.
For
I think it was trespassing.
An American caught concealing marijuana in her bra is hazy about her criminal past.
She's got charges.
So you've got the burglary, disorderly conduct. It's all convicted. Everything's convicted. I know.
Her intent is to join a cruise ship, which will take her to Hawaii. So her stay in Canada is planned to be a very brief amount of time. Initially, we were trying to let her make her connections. However, this traveler did have, in fact, quite a lengthy criminal record.
Okay, just come on up here for a second, because I need to talk to you about something. When I asked you before about being arrested, you said just the once. When I run your name, there's a lot more that comes up.
I haven't been arrested since 1993.
Okay.
20 years ago.
For what?
I'm pretty sure it was trespassing.
Here's the thing, like when I go and check our systems, right, I find that you haven't been 100% honest. See these pages, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff here. We've got disorderly conduct, burglary, probation.
Yeah, I don't recall it, I'm sorry.
You were arrested for being under the influence of a controlled substance?
Yeah, maybe it was.
When you're not forthcoming about stuff like this in your past, it does affect your admissibility.
I'm a decent person.
Yeah.
I don't mess around. I'm not
Okay.
here to do any crimes or anything like that. No, I just came simply here to get on the boat because this is where the port is located at.
Okay. But you do understand that right now, to get onto that boat, you have to enter Canada. You're not going to be making your ship today.
Please don't tell me that. I've been planning this for years.
Yeah.
I spent almost $10,000.
I know. I believe me.
For a joint.
When
This is crazy.
I know. She had some serious criminality that does make her inadmissible to Canada. We found that the most responsible enforcement that we could take would be to get her on a return flight back to Los Angeles as quickly as possible.
We're going to go this way.
So the decision has been made to allow her to withdraw her application to enter Canada.
Back in secondary,
Okay, what do the bags look like?
They're clear white, yeah?
a Canadian returning from the UK has lost his luggage.
Clear white?
Plastic bags?
Clear white, so you can see through the bags, so there's nothing down.
It's not white then, yeah?
Correct, yes. And I have my lovely mountain bike with me.
First thing that alerted us to this traveler was the fact that he clearly appeared intoxicated.
You've had a few
Yeah.
drinks, right?
Yeah,
We want to
yeah,
make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
you're okay.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
want to
I'm
make
cool,
sure
man.
that
Cheers, high five.
we want to make sure that you know where you're going and that you're kind of taken care
Thank
of.
you very
right?
much, I appreciate that.
You're moving back to Canada, or what's going
I'm
on?
moving back to Canada, yes.
Did you just have a visitor visa out there?
Yes, I did, yes, correct. Nice to be back home, though.
Yeah, this is home for you, eh?
Yeah, brother.
We had to go fetch his luggage, his bike.
You know it, baby. That's my bike. There it is. I love you. I love you already. I've just met you.
There you go.
I'm
You're
sorry.
reunited with your bags and your bike.
Oh,
now,
you guys
right?
are awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm examining his bags to see what kind of contents he does have inside. So what are you bringing back from the UK? Anything at all? Aside
No.
from just the stuff that you took down there?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. I bought clothes there, obviously. When living there, so overstayed my visa.
How long did you overstay there? In the UK?
Sorry?
How long did you overstay?
I don't know, about 14 years.
14 years?
Yeah.
At the Ambassador Bridge,
What did you pay him for it?
I paid him $2,500.
You're still going with $2,500?
officers aren't buying what a Canadian says he paid for a classic motorcycle from the States.
Last chance. What was the actual price?
42 is what I agreed with him.
Yeah, we knew it wasn't $2,500. So, there's going to be a seizure penalty to get the bike back.
What does that mean?
The bike's seized right now. So to get the bike back, you have to pay a penalty on the undervalid amount. I'll do all the paperwork up, and I'll call you up when I'm done.
Okay.
The traveler undervalued by 1,800 Canadian.
We will have to pay a fine of $465 to get the bike back.
Plus $136 in taxes.
The penalty far outweighs what he would have paid. It's not worth it to undervalue something to try to save a little money.
In South Central BC, Jack the Detector Dog shows interest in 3 Canadians returning from a Washington music festival.
I'm going to ask you straight up, are you holding something for somebody else?
No. I wouldn't agree to it. I'm against any of that kind of stuff. I will always be.
So what we have to do now is we have to negate any suspicion that there are drugs in the vehicle. Nothing was found on him or in the vehicle. Today, unfortunately, there was a lot of indications there might be drugs with you. So we have to look, that's our job. But I'm convinced that there's nothing in there now. So because of that, you guys are all going to be free to go?
Perfect.
Okay. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
In Vancouver,
Had a few drinks, right?
Yeah.
a tipsy Canadian returns home after getting the boot from the UK.
So overstayed my visa.
How long did you overstay there?
Sorry?
How long did you overstay?
I don't know, about 14 years.
14 years?
Yeah.
He was there for 1 year legally. The remaining 14 years were illegally.
So what did you do in London while you were there?
You know what a hog carrier is?
A bricklayer's assistant?
You know it.
Yeah.
High five.
He was obviously discovered by the UK officials, and he was removed from the country.
The traveler was forced to leave his entire life behind.
Are you okay right now?
My girlfriend, she does crochet. She has her own crochet business. Yeah. She made those for me, and I'm just admiring them. Because I love her and I miss her. And I left her this morning. Gotta be strong. The man keeps you strong.
At this point, there's nothing of concern in his bags.
I'm going to take your bike over to the x-ray real quick. Just run it through the x-ray. So that's where I'm going with your bike. I'm not taking off with it.
Okay.
So you can...
Don't you steal my bike.
You can start repacking.
Come on, help me out. Why are you wearing gloves? My clothes are clean.
And so is the x-ray.
All right, so we're about done here?
Yes, sir.
We're done.
You guys are awesome, man. Anyways, wow, what a drill, guys.
He was intoxicated, so public safety is really important to us.
High five, brothers. I know we're...
My hands are tired now, man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
He said he's going to be catching the SkyTrain, so we're not too concerned about him being a impact to public safety at all at this point. Here you go, bud.
Thank you.
All right.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah. Follow the officer.
High five, yeah?
We've done it a few times now.
Thank you, guys.
Watch the Screen Actors Guild Awards Sunday on Global.